Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, along with John from Exploration Unknown. We're in front of the Galaxy Connection. This is a museum of, I think, Star Wars, but I think there might be other stuff in there. I see there's other stuff in the window there. What's over there? There's
Spider-Man Mona Lisa with a unicorn. Oh no,
Deadpool Mona Lisa. Is there an Iron Man back there somewhere? Anyways, it just looks like fun, doesn't it? And you like Star Wars, don't you?
Yeah, I like Star Wars.
Hey, what do you think of Last Jedi?
It was good.
All right, follow us. This looks like a Iron Man animatronic that is currently being repaired. All right, we got the R2-D2 right there. There is a Deadpool Mona Lisa. Who's down here? Oh, we got Wondrous Woman. Here's Darth Vader, and he's standing over the graves of his victims. Obi-Wan Kenobi's grave. Also some guy named Plo Koon. Got a collection of action figures here. I think these are actually for sale. I don't know if these are good prices. We got little Anakin. I know he's a fan favorite because this is pod racing. Here we have Shmi Skywalker because George Lucas was great at coming up with names. When did this come out? It comes with a 35mm slide? What? And this is my favorite character in all the Star Wars universe. The weird fish from episode 1.
Speeder bike you guys can get on. It can hold up to 400 pounds. So none of you have to worry about breaking it. It can hold anyone.
Alright, so she said there's lightsabers in this room that we can help ourselves to.
One over here.
There's a lightsaber.
The most hated character in the series.
Oh, this is like a heavy duty one. Does this turn on? I don't know how to work a lightsaber, I guess.
You got a button on the bottom.
Ma'am, my lightsaber doesn't work. Awesome.
Mace Windu. You can't hit them together too hard, but you can hit them gently because there are LED lights.
You just spilled my guts all over the floor, man.
Darth Maul.
I gotta get one.
Oh, sorry. John can't figure out how to turn his lightsaber. There we go.
Now I'm ready.
I have the high ground. Oh, got him.
So what's your hand?
So here, you ever heard this theory? Okay. This is how you win a lightsaber fight. Follow me, John.
Okay.
Okay. So I swing it like a bat. You put your lightsaber off. I turn my lightsaber off, theoretically, and then once I pass through, I turn it back on, and then cut your entire top of your torso off. Remember that. You're gonna need it someday.
One day.
Some sort of samurai Darth Vader there. Quit driving drunk through Charleston. Yoda. Sitting here by Mace Windu's grave. Sorry, Yoda. Hey, Padawan.
What?
I think your robe's too small.
Shut up, man. I'm a fat guy in a little robe.
Ah, man. You lost. Okay. That's 2 out of 3. Gotcha.
Cheater.
And you no, again, what she said, weight was 400 and...
Wait, look for a shadow.
Yeah, we won't fit
400
on
pounds. Okay, yeah. John can't ride shotgun because our combined weights are more than 400 pounds.
Okay, I don't stand in front of that one.
Yeah, we're right hand.
Is our favorite signature because this is a guy in Lithuania whose real name is Luke Skywalker. He,
oh, wow.
Showed us his license and everything. He is really named Luke Skywalker, and he is an Air Force pilot.
That is amazing.
That's insane.
Bible character. He loved different kinds of, so he actually based Anakin off of baby Jesus. So this picture of Qui-Gon Jinn closely resembles Mary and Joseph, and that's kind of how we tied it in. And then over here, Jar Jar, the most hated character in all of Star Wars history. They actually based him off of 7 or 8 different animals because he was made for the women and children that got drugged to the movies with their husbands, who ended up wanting to go to the movies, just dragging them along with them. So they based the feet off of an elephant, the body a gecko, the markings and neck giraffe, the face shape an alligator, the tongue and eyes frog, and the ears are pterodactyl feet upside down. So those little gray nubs on the sides there are actually pterodactyl toes. The actor Ahmed Best, he was this was his first and last big movie. Before doing the film, he did music and a few smaller movies. But after he did Star Wars, everyone hated him and didn't want him to continue in his acting career.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
He was cast 3 days before the movie to be Darth Maul. He was originally brought on set to train the actor, but the actor wasn't picking up the choreography of the fight scenes at all, so they fired him and hired Ray Park to do it instead. Hands actually have claws from a claw machine inside of them, which is why his fingernails are so pointy. And it had to be small enough to hold the lightsaber, but thick enough so the lightsaber didn't just break the hand. And then inside the head actually had a plate with a stick attached so they could move it around to make him look in whatever direction they needed to. The creator of Yoda, Stuart Freeborn, was inspired by his own face, mixed with Albert Einstein, his pet bat, or his pet chihuahua, and a bat. That he all mixed together to create Yoda's face. So go ahead and move on to the dark side. Everyone's favorite part. That panel over there is completely handmade as well, of household items like keyboards, calculators, remotes, light switches, even a boat shifter. But what's funny about the boat shifter is that was what they did on the original set, is paid actors to bring things from their own houses. And one guy randomly showed up with a boat shifter, and since it was so weird, they ended up taking the same boat shifter from ship to ship wherever they went. So whenever you see the shifter on the Millennium Falcon, it's the same one from the Death Star, and so on and so on. Emperor was thrown off the cliff by Vader. He was re-acknowledging his Jedi ways, and they turned him to white to match Luke and Leia in the comic book series. And it does flicker for the unstable crystal as well.
Oh, so his crystal's unstable?
Put one of the Stormtrooper hats on. Can you put the Stormtrooper hats on?
Why does he always give me the
Films.
Nice. You look good, John.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It was very hard to. Hey, you were shooting me.
You didn't know?
No, I couldn't see anything.
One more time.
There's a Jawa right there. And there is Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer.
These two over here are actual height. So Boba Fett was 5'8", and a Stormtrooper is 5'6". All the Stormtroopers had to be 5'6" because they were also clones. Do any of you guys know what those braids are in the movies?
The braids. Are
There
they?
are 2 theories, so you can be right with either one.
Are they from Jedi Padawans?
So 2 of them are. These 2 right here are Jedi Padawans, and then this middle one here is actually Chewbacca's mom, which is why Chewbacca and Boba Fett hate each other so much.
Oh wow.
We have this Han Solo and Carbonite here. So this is a cast from the original mold. The guy who made the original started selling copies of it after the movies were done. So we ended up getting ours from him. And once he completes it and sends it to you, he tells you some cool information about it. So the only part of the Han Solo and Carbonite that is Harrison Ford is the face. The rest is different parts of production and prop team who had their own part in making the movies. So right here on the neck to here is one person, and then from right here to the knees is one person, and then each foot and each hand are different people.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the only reason Harrison's face is so shiny is because all the rest of the body was done in latex, but his face was done in Elmer's glue, including the teeth, eyes, and hair. So he has individual tooth carved in. If you take a flashlight to it, you can see. But they had to do that because they wanted to make his face extremely detailed, since it was the only part that's actually Harrison Ford.
All right, moving into the toy room here. Oh, let's bring back some memories. I had this one, the Ewok Village. I specifically remember that. And oh, what's this? It looks like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. That was maybe the Ewok stuff was repurposed for that movie. I think this is like the original set Star Wars toys.
Is that actually a toy that you could buy?
I had this one too.
The empty box campaign. This is just an empty box with nothing in it but a gift certificate, and if you filled that out and sent it back to Kenner, eventually you would get all of these 12 characters up here, but you'd have to start off with 4 originally. 4 of these characters, ironically the ones you would usually get first, are extremely messed up. So the Vader was supposed to have a cloak that went over his helmet, but it ended up just sticking straight up. The Luke has a yellow lightsaber that looks like a melting candle. C-3PO and R2's label are messed up, and C-3PO is also supposed to have a silver arm. Their names are typed out like that because in the original script that's how it was, because the cast couldn't say the names, so they had to write it out for them. The word Ewok is not mentioned any time in Star Wars movies, because in the original script it was looking backwards, but when the documentary came out they ended up saying Ewok. So then they had to go back before the movie was released and take it out of the script, remove it every time it was said. So that's why it's never mentioned. So the Millennium Falcon, Death Star, and the Ewok set are all completely original, straight out of the box onto the table. So even inside of the Millennium Falcon has the original cardboard. You can still move the chair around.
Oh, wow.
The hatch is still here. And then this little piece right here, which most people lost or broke.
Yeah,
and it cost about $200 to repair. So.
Jeez.
Even the Death Star there is completely original with stickers, cardboard, even the original trash in the trash compactor, and the monster as well. Most people just threw the trash away because it's styrofoam and cardboard, but our owner left it because it's trash in the trash compactor. This little ship right here, this was a misfit toy because this was made for the Clone Wars and not the original trilogy at all, but when Kenner made it, he put it on the label as being part of the original trilogy. This laying down Tauntaun here is the next misfit toy, also known as the cut open Tauntaun that you could put Luke inside.
Oh, yes.
When this was brand new, you could actually put Luke inside, but they ended up having to take it off the shelves, so only about 500 were sold, because PETA found out you could put a character inside and ended up telling Kenner to take it off the shelves.
They didn't want people being inside of a dead animal?
Yeah. This third one here with the blue pants is very rare. He doesn't have a name that we know of. He's only in the movie for 1 second total. It's in Return of the Jedi when they show Jabba the Hutt. It stops on him for 1 second and then moves away, and we've never seen him again.
I also remember having this Jabba the Hutt. God, I think my grandma bought these all for me. Oh, I also had that band back there with the, well, here they are. That elephant that plays the keyboard. And then this was my favorite toy that I had from Star Wars, the Rancor. You could actually shove stuff in his mouth, and my entire life was just jamming stuff down its gullet. And then sometimes I would dump it out and there would be stuff in there I didn't even remember feeding it.
Oh man, fly, go.
There's Harley Quinn.
All these gaming systems are owner's original ones as well.
And I have the power to rule the universe.
Oh my gosh. Your fist is bigger than your head. All right, John, don't be nervous. Just plunk down in there. Oh, wait. Need
You gotta cover me up.
Need your helmet and there we go. Watch your back there. Okay. All right, there we go.
Look like 10 pounds of poop in a 5-pound bag. Are you filming my struggles?
No. It's Winnie the Pooh in space.
Wait. I didn't destroy it.
Yay. All right, so John, what do you think? What do you think of the Galaxy Connection Star Wars Museum?
It's very spacey.
Great assessment.
It's great. It's a great.
That was really cool.
Very cool museum.
And that was actually pretty informative, like about Star Wars, and now the staff knowledgeable about the movies and what took in the design of the characters. And they let you fight each other with lightsabers, which really, what more can you ask for?
That was the selling point for me. You let me fight Jake with lightsaber, it's good. We're good.
All right, so appreciate you guys coming along with us. If you like to see other museums, roadside attractions, amusement parks, and other things I've been to, check the interactive map down in the description. Subscribe to John on Jack's Jexploration Unknown.
Jexploration Unknown. That'll work.
That's your channel's new name.
Yep.
And if you'd like to contribute to this channel, consider buying a t-shirt. Consider donating to Patreon. All that information is in the description. But for now, this one's in bag. And we have Shmee Sidewalker. Did I say sidewalker?